Vivek Ramaswamy is an interesting character in the Republican Party. You might remember him for holding up a piece of paper during the GOP primary debate that said Nikki equals corrupt and taunting Nikki Haley about how she doesn't know which provinces in Ukraine she wants to send money to help protect. And this time he's getting some dunks on him on X for seemingly making up a story. This is about him and his desire to slash the administrative state and totally gut it. So, social media calls BS on Vivek Ramaswamy's supposed convo with government worker. This is from the Huffington Post. So, Vivek Ramaswamy is getting slammed on social media for his description of a conversation he claims to have had with a government worker, and people are very skeptical it really happened. On Wednesday, the former presidential candidate claimed he had just spoken with a woman who claimed to work for the government, but was excited about the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, an advisory group that he and fellow billionaire Elon Musk are leading in their crusade to cut spending. Back in November, Ramaswamy vowed to delete many government agencies and enact massive cuts, quote, among federal contractors and others who are overbilling the federal government. So this is what his post said. Just got approached by a federal employee who asked for a selfie and shared how much she appreciates Doge. It has to happen, she said, and if I get fired, I'm okay with it. Most humans are good people, and yes, that includes most federal workers too. It's the size and scope of the bureaucracy that's the problem. So yeah, very realistic sentiment that she's expressing, this character in his story. Yeah, no, I'm okay with getting fired. I'm okay with losing my income because I have so much ideological hatred for the so-called administrative state, the so-called bureaucrats in DC. Really? Do you expect us to buy this, dude? And then, he throws the thing in there like asking for a selfie to make it seem a little more credible because it's like, hey, I get to meet this cool Republican rock star guy. But yeah, although getting rid of lots of government agencies would undoubtedly increase unemployment on a mass scale, Ramaswamy claimed that at least one government employee told him she'd be okay with getting canned if it helped the country, as we just saw from that tweet. But, okay, if that's the case, even if this did happen, this woman who spoke to him is the exception, not the rule, Vivek. So, let's read what people are roasting him for. He didn't include a picture of the woman in his post, of course, nor post any other information to prove the conversation actually took place. So someone says, I'm sure most people can't wait to lose their job and healthcare benefits because they want the US government to save money. Whatever with that idiotic take. Super out of touch. Another person says, just a thought. If he and millions more get fired, how much will it cost in unemployment benefits and severance pay for them? Aside from disruption, it would cause taxpayers will also be footing the bill for their severance and unemployment. Not very efficient, not at all. Another person says, Vivek starting his Trump sir stories that never happened. Yeah, so that's in reference to Trump telling these stories where people would come up to him and say, sir, and tell him how wonderful he is and how great the country was doing under him as president. And to be fair, look, there are definitely instances where both leftists and conservatives have made up stories where it's like, wait, did this really happen? Or are you just posting this on social media to try and make a point, to try and seem cool? There are a lot of progressives who did that under Trump, like, oh, some jerk in a MAGA hat came and started being racist, and so I called him out and told him to stop, and everyone clapped. People do make that stuff up, but like, dude, you were a former presidential candidate. You're a guy in government. You gotta be a little more credible than this. Another person says, I'll take shit that never happened for 500. Yeah. Smells like bullshit. Lamau, file this shit under, quote, didn't happen. Everyone with more than 3 shared cells for a brain knows Doge doesn't mean shit, it's got no power to do anything, and that this is a quid pro quo for you and Elon sucking Trump's dick so you get access to exploit for self-enrichment. Kinda true. But Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think that this story is real? Do you think it's legit? Were you the woman? If you're the woman who told Vivek Ramaswamy this and you're watching this video, please let me know so that I can retract what I just said and say that this is 100% something that happened, and maybe I will issue a formal apology to Vivek Ramaswamy. But yeah, jokes aside, what do you think? Do you think he's making it up? Please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next video.